unsolved mysteries. From disappearances that shocked the nation to chilling encounters with the unknown, these are the top 5 real unsolved paranormal mysteries haunting America today. Let's get into it. Starting off our countdown at number 5 is America's own Diatlov Pass. In the early morning hours of April 1968, 4 students and their instructor left their ski lodge at the University of Utah and set off to study the rarely visited area of the nearby Uinta Mountains. After 3 days of skiing and exploring, the group was excited to return home, but upon arriving back at the lodge, they were met with a shocking discovery. The car was gone. It had been stripped of all 4 tires and was sitting right side up, but no one was anywhere to be seen. They quickly called the police, who sent out a search party. But after scouring the area, they found no trace of the missing skiers. The mystery only deepened when the partially clothed bodies of the missing men were discovered in a remote part of the mountains. 2 months later, an investigation revealed that the group had perished due to hypothermia after cutting open their own tent from the inside. But what led them to do this? And why did they leave the ski lodge without their vehicle? One strange theory suggested that an avalanche forced the group to abandon their car and retreat to the relative safety of the lodge. But evidence of any such slide was nowhere to be found. Another theory posited that the skiers had become victims of a secret government experiment gone wrong. But there was no evidence to support this claim either. Even stranger were the condition of the bodies themselves. Each man had cuts and bruises, leading some to believe they may have been attacked by an animal or disoriented before cutting open their tent. Others theorized that the group had been stalked by a cult, with some even speculating that they could have been sacrificed. Despite the bizarre details surrounding the case, the official investigation was unable to come to any concrete conclusions. Some believe that the group could have been kidnapped by an unknown assailant, while others maintain that there is still much that we don't know about this harrowing ordeal. Coming in at number 4 is the haunted abandoned asylum. Danvers State Hospital, located in Danvers, Massachusetts, has a long history as one of the most notorious haunted asylums in America. Originally opened in the mid-1800s, it housed thousands of patients diagnosed with mental illness and other physical disabilities. Over the years, it developed a reputation for being severely understaffed and overcrowded, leading to appalling conditions for the patients. There were reports of abuse and mistreatment on a regular basis, and many patients claimed to see ghosts wandering the halls. When the hospital closed in the 1990s, rumors began spreading that the spirits of those who suffered within its walls were now haunting the abandoned building. One of the most famous stories comes from a nurse who claimed to have seen the ghost of a former patient named Sarah. She appeared as a translucent figure standing at the end of a hallway, and then she vanished into thin air. Other visitors have reported hearing disembodied voices and footsteps echoing throughout the empty corridors. Some even claim that they have been touched or pushed by invisible forces while exploring the grounds. With its reputation as a haunted location firmly established, Danvers State Hospital has become a popular spot for ghost hunters and thrill seekers alike. But whether or not the spirits of the asylum's former residents remain here, or if it is just a figment of people's imaginations, that's up for debate. Coming in at number 3 is the Phantom Hitchhiker. Across the United States and around the world, there are countless tales of ghostly hitchhikers who appear in the middle of nowhere and vanish after a few short moments. These legendary apparitions have been spotted on dark roads late at night, often in isolated areas where drivers find themselves alone for miles on end. For centuries, People have told stories of picking up hitchhikers who seem ordinary enough at first until they turn and reveal themselves to be ghastly specters with decaying flesh and vacant eyes. Sometimes the Phantom Hitchhikers speak to their passengers, warning them of danger ahead, or simply thanking them for the ride before disappearing. Other times, they remain silent, their presence felt only through the sudden chill that accompanies their arrival. Eyewitnesses describe the experience as both terrifying and surreal, as if a portal to another realm had opened up for just a fleeting moment before slamming shut again. Most hauntingly, though, is that these supposed sightings are never truly over. As soon as the apparition fades away, leaving behind an eerie silence broken only by the hum of crickets, so too does the sense of foreboding that comes with it. Many who have encountered such a hitchhiker report feeling an overwhelming urge to turn back or change their route, a primal fear driving them to flee from whatever dark force they had almost invited into their lives. It's unclear how many phantom hitchhikers exist, nor is it known whether they travel solo or in groups. What is certain, however, is that these spectral travelers can be found wherever lonely roads stretch beneath moonless skies, and that their appearance always portends some hidden danger lurking just beyond the reach of mortal sight. In our number 2 spot is the mysterious nighttime forest lights. During the summer of 2023, social media exploded with images and videos of glowing orbs floating through North American forests. While many explanations for these strange occurrences have been put forward by scientists and amateur investigators alike, none seem to account for all of the strange details surrounding each sighting. What began as isolated incidents in rural areas has become something more widespread over the past year, with reports coming in from all across the continent. Those who have witnessed it firsthand describe seeing bright white balls of light hovering just above the tree line, moving erratically and seemingly without purpose. Some say the lights appear to be sentient, reacting to observers or even communicating with each other in ways that defy our understanding. Videos posted online show these mysterious phenomena moving slowly at first before accelerating rapidly into blinding flashes that vanish as quickly as they appeared. While skeptics have suggested that these lights could be explained away as natural occurrences like bioluminescence or ball lightning, others argue that such theories fail to account for the sheer number of sightings occurring simultaneously across such vast distances. Some have even suggested that these mysterious lights may be evidence of extraterrestrial activity, with certain viral videos sparking comparisons to the UFOs spotted over Ohio earlier this year. Whether they are signs of intelligent life from beyond our world or something else entirely, one thing is clear: these nocturnal forest lights continue to captivate and intrigue those lucky enough to witness them. In our number 1 spot is the cursed object. A young woman named Emily inherited a beautiful antique mirror from her grandmother. The mirror was said to have been in her family for generations, but no one knew its exact origins or history. Emily placed the mirror in her bedroom, and soon, strange things began happening. Objects would move on their own, and she would hear whispers and footsteps when no one else was around. She started having vivid nightmares of a woman who seemed to be trapped behind the mirror, reaching out with desperate pleas for help. As time went on, Emily realized that the mirror was cursed and that the spirit trapped inside it was causing all the chaos. She tried everything to break the curse, but nothing worked, so she decided to destroy the mirror. When she smashed it, the room filled with a green mist, and the spirit finally broke free. Now it roams the earth seeking revenge on those who wronged it. Some believe that the spirit will stop at nothing to find Emily and make her pay for what she did, while others say that it's simply haunting anyone who comes near the shards of the broken mirror, hoping to be freed from its prison once and for all. What is certain is that no one should ever take a chance on an antique mirror again, lest they risk unleashing an ancient evil into their lives forever. Thanks so much for watching. Which story tonight creeped you out the most? Let us know down below in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to catch more terrifying true stories every week. We've been your host. And until next time, don't believe everything you see, and no one can help you. Bye.